I'm sweating already.
It's a little muggy.
It's like,
Thought I left Florida.
it's like Florida and Jersey right now.
Always.
So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm George. This is Bert, and we're from Baggers and Brews. And if you've been following the channel, you've watched a lot of what Bert has done to his 2016 Road Glide, the Road Glide transformation.
That's right.
So it's time to make the Geezer Glide look a little younger.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
It's true though, right?
Geezer Rejuvenation Project?
The Geezer Rejuvenation.
On the brand new Geezer.
Little plastic surgery on the old guy.
Time to get you some body by Advan.
It is. So today we are going to do a quick install on some stretch bags by Advan Black. But if you saw the video that Bert did, Bert put also Advan stretch bags on, right? Mm-hmm. But a full length stretch bag.
Right.
And there's a lot of people out there who, you know, want to retain that rear bag guard. And in order to retain that rear bag guard, you can't really, I didn't want to go with the full length stretch because I didn't really like the look of having the bag like down below the level of the bag. So
the guard?
Yeah, the guard, the bag would be down below the level of the guard. So what I went with is their CVO style bag, which is the standard length up front, and it tapers down to a stretch bag in the back.
Yeah, it looks good.
So I think it's going to look very cool.
All right. So you're just gonna pop the lids off of your old bag, put the new bag on, and then put the old lid back on.
New lid, and then
swapping out hardware.
Make sure that the bags and the exhaust and the curve sit centered up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it.
Let's get to it. So, I'm just going to take a Torx wrench, and we're going to take these two bolts that secure this safety catch on there.
So you can take your bag off if you have a table to work on, but what I found when I did mine, I tried that, and it was hard to do what you needed to do with the lid open and kind of flopping around and banging everything around. So on the second bag, I realized just leave it on, take the lids off, put the new bag on, and then install it. It's easier, especially if you're working by yourself. It's easier. So.
All right, and then once you get this off and you get this free,
just those two back there.
There's two more back here.
Now is when you're gonna want to make sure you hold it. It's your body. Getting a little storm here today. Got dark real quick. A lot of wind. Not much rain yet though. I'm gonna set this down and give him a hand. Make sure we don't drop that lid on the ground like I did mine and scratch it all up.
All right, so that was just a T15. After you get those two inside bolts off, the whole lid comes off. This is what you're left with. And now you're just going to take your bag off. Not those. Because the next thing that we need to get,
the backside,
are these lockdown clamps right here, and we need to get those off. That's it.
Repeat that on the backside.
And then we'll install them on the new bags.
All right.
So, that's it. We got the lock latches back in place. Advan gives you a little plate there so that those washers have something to back up against.
Support.
Yep, little support. And now we're going to try test fitting this bag on the bike.
Yeah. At this point, I mean, you could do it one of two ways at this point. I mean, you can keep it off and put the lid on, or put the bag back on and work the lid back on while the bag's on the bike. Just depends on what you're more comfortable with.
Now included in the bag are some mounting screws to go in there and a whole kit to mount up, you know, with this style bag. But I am just using my originals.
So Advan sells a bracket we have over there, we'll show you, to mount where your slip-on mounts
To the exhaust bracket.
to the exhaust bracket in the back, and it allows you to adjust your gap if you needed it out more, in more, to make them both even. So we'll see once we get the second one done if we actually need to use those or if they're fine the way they are.
Yeah.
So, speaking to you from experience, at this point, be careful. If there's two of you, even better, but if it's just you, make sure you got a good grip on this lid at all times. I actually dropped mine doing this process and dinged it up pretty good. So at some point, I know me and I'm gonna have to replace them because I don't like the way it looks with the scratches. So just be extra careful. Yes, you are.
It is humid. It's not even hot. It's like 110% humidity, I think.
We don't know anything about humidity in New Jersey.
No.
That's what I heard all week.
Oh, is that what they told you?
That's what Floridians always love to. They have extra special humidity.
Extra
Their
special.
90% humidity is different than our 90% humidity.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah. I mean, we're equally as close to the water, but hey.
All right, so one side's done. Obviously, after you get everything done, before you latch everything down, you want to make sure, even though it should, that everything opens and closes and locks down as it should. To make sure that you know, for some reason, I don't know how you would, but got something a little off. All right,
So it's one side. We're just going to duplicate that process on the other side, and then we'll show you the finished product.
awesome.
All right?
Bye.
Cool.
Well, we did pick a hot one to do an install on.
It's only 80 degrees.
Is it really?
Yeah. Ish.
Ish.
It is indeed.
So
it's
not,
the humidity.
not a bad install. You know, I mean, 10, 12 screws, and swapping your bags out, like you would be taking your
Always
bags
gonna
off.
have a screw that doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, we did have one little screw that didn't want to
Always.
cooperate, but that's fine. The color match is spot on. And again, with Advan Black, this is not an old color. This is a 2021. So they are obviously not far behind the curve. I know they've got 2022 colors already available. I like the style of the stretch. I think it looks good on the bike. Not real aggressive, but I love it when I do something to the bike that I think that's the way it should look.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I said, it's not a. You said it's not a drastic stretched bag, but I think it makes a big difference
Yeah.
to look at the bike.
Yeah.
From the back. So
Especially from the back. Yep.
it's nice to be able to make little changes and have a big effect on the bike.
Yep. And the bag guards are still going to protect my bags. They are.
As much as they can with you driving it. Riding it.
And you know, everything still looks, you know, stock is, you know, from the front, everything is like nice and together with the bag guards, and you know, all the lines are kind of where they should be. So that's what I liked about the CVO style stretch bags. And that's about it. You got anything else?
Wow, dig it.
Yeah.
Another nice body by Advan upgrade.
Most definitely. And well,
Head over to their website and check out their stuff.
and here's a look at the bags.